You've been thinking about your ex a lot lately. It's been years since the two of you were together, and a lot has changed, but you can't shake the feeling that you guys were meant to be. Getting back with an ex after years apart can be a frustrating experience. If you don't make a conscious effort to change, you'll end up arguing about the same things that drove you apart in the first place. In this video, we'll discuss 7 steps for rekindling an old flame and getting back with your ex after years apart. Before you move ahead, you might want to check the link in the description below, where we will show you the most scientifically validated technique for getting back with your ex and making them fall in love with you again. Coming back to our topic, let's get started right away. Number 1. Reconnect with your partner on an emotional level. In order to get back with your ex after years apart, you need to reconnect with them on an emotional level. When you were together before, you probably felt a strong connection with them. This is what you need to recapture in order to have a successful reunion. So, take the time to reminisce about the good times you had together, and think about why you were drawn to them in the first place. Why do you think the two of you broke up in the first place? And what have you learned since then? Number 2. Take time to get to know your partner again. Once you've reconnected with your partner on an emotional level, it's time to take things slow and get to know them again. This means spending time together, talking, and getting to know each other's current interests. It can be difficult to jump right back into a relationship after years apart, so take it one step at a time. The more time you spend together, the more likely it is that you'll recapture the spark you had before. So, don't be afraid to take things slow. Number 3. Communicate effectively with each other. One of the biggest problems couples face when getting back together after years apart is communication. Often, old resentments and arguments can resurface if you're not careful. So, it's important to communicate it effectively with each other and talk about your feelings openly. This means being honest, listening actively, and not jumping to conclusions. If you can't communicate effectively, the reunion is likely to fail. Number 4. Rebuild your foundation. In order to get back with your ex after years apart, you need to rebuild the foundation of your relationship. This means taking care of the little things that often go unnoticed and working together as a team. When you were together before, you probably took each other for granted. But now that you're getting back together, you need to focus on the things that matter. This includes compromise, respect, and trust. If you can rebuild your foundation, the relationship is likely to be stronger than ever. Number 5. Don't rush into things. One of the biggest mistakes couples make when getting back together after years apart is rushing into things. Often, they're so excited to be reunited that they don't take the time to get to know each other again. This can lead to problems down the road. So, take it slow and let things develop naturally. The more time you spend together, the better chance you have of making things work. Number 6. Be realistic about your expectations. When getting back with your ex after years apart, it's important to be realistic about your expectations. Often, couples have unrealistic expectations about how the reunion will play out. They think things will be exactly like they were before, but this is rarely the case. So, be realistic and understand that there will be bumps in the road. Be prepared to work hard to make the relationship work, and be willing to compromise. Number 7. Have patience. Finally, be patient with the process. It often takes time to get back with your ex after years apart. So, don't expect things to happen overnight. Be prepared to put in the work and be patient while things develop. If you can do this, there's a good chance the reunion will be successful. So what to do next to get her back? I'm going to share a little secret resource now that can be used to get an ex back. I have only one request. Please don't abuse the methods I'm about to share with you. Once your ex comes back to you, make sure to treat them right. I will leave a link to it in the description below. Make sure you check it out and watch the full video on the next page. Even if you think it's impossible getting back with your ex after years apart, I want you to keep an open mind. Because this might just be the thing that helps you get your ex back. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel.